All right, this is kind of like a post-mortem today, guys. You know, the rain and, you know, the news that the Bears are in their era of domination again. I don't know what to do. Didn't we have this conversation last year? Didn't we have this conversation last year about the Bears?
It feels like we did.
Don't lie.
I thought they were a playoff team. Sorry.
Admittedly, I didn't think that they were going to the Super Bowl or anything like that, but I did think Caleb was well insulated and that they could make some noise, but we were wrong.
You know what I'm going to say? He didn't look very good last year, okay?
No.
Do you know what, though? I'm not, even as much as I hate the Bears, I'm not going to just write him off just yet. Sorry, Neil.
Right.
I am. I can't do that.
Neil wrote him off already?
Oh, yeah. Before he took
Since
a
he
snap
was drafted.
last year. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Before he took a snap last year. I can't. All right, Geno Smith. We were talking about Geno Smith. If you saw Geno Smith early in his career, he was Anthony Richardson, man.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Hot garbage.
He was a horrible Jet.
Right.
And he lost a fight in the locker room.
Hot garbage. I mean, who knew that a guy would bounce back like that, right? Anthony Richardson, I have no problem saying it's never going to happen.
It's over at this point.
I don't have any problem saying that's not going to happen. But honestly, I can't write off a guy, because how often do we do it in our town? Especially like we were talking about TA last year, KG. It like these people in town, like, do you guys remember people were writing Darius Slay off his rookie year?
Yes, sir.
And it was like, are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
Like, he's a rookie, man. Like calm down. And then, of course, you know, if you, I never said that. What are you guys talking about? See, only guys like us have to own what we say.
Right.
The peeps out there, nobody has to own what they have to say.
I know, right? Tell me about it.
It's insane. So I'm not writing Caleb off. I just think he's got to do a lot to help himself, man. He just does.
I think he has all the talent in the world. His biggest issue is whatever the hell is going on up here. And I think that's going to be the biggest challenge for Ben Johnson and the Bears to overcome, because if Ben Johnson's offense is as complicated as it seems, and, you know, we've heard a lot of reports that, you know, maybe he's struggling to pick up the playbook and, you know, he's expecting a lot out of Caleb Williams, and they're going to try to simplify it during the season. But if he's not able to grasp some of the stuff that Ben Johnson is trying to show him, it's going to be another bad year for Caleb Williams, man. But it's all about how does his mental, you know, go when shit isn't going their way, or how do you lead a group of men out of, you know, maybe a losing situation?
I just want to remind everyone, he's not bad. And I want to say, I'm telling you again, bring up the Washington game last year when the Bears were ready to go. If I'm not mistaken, would have been 5-2 at that time.
Yeah, 4-2, 5-2,
5-2.
like yeah.
And the tip drill, and Washington stole that game, and the Bears went down the tubes. And the only good game they played after that was against us on Thanksgiving Day. He's not. I'm not writing him off. I'm not. I think he's got talent. I think he showed it in college. Sure, he showed some bad games, and he's got attitude, and he's got, you know, a me kind of thing. But I think the guys, his team liked him. Maybe I'm wrong about this, but I don't think he's as bad as everyone's portraying him to be. He was a rookie, for God's sake.
He was awful at times last year, because the Bears were on TV all the time. They really were. So, like, I'm not joking, Maz, and KG, you were privy to a lot of this. The obligatory text from Neil Rule at about 1:45,
right,
to inform us how many feet
Shout out
Caleb
Neil.
Williams threw in the first half was money. It really was. About 1:48, I'd hear the phone ring, and I go, Neil. And then he'd go, hey, guys, I just want you to know Caleb Williams threw for 30 feet of passing in the first half. And and things like that. You know what I would say to now I'm going to be realistic, to the Bears fans, not that any of them are tapping in, or just in general.
Oh, no, they tapped in.
Okay, you guys are delusional, you know it. Okay, who are you better than in the division? Who are you better than in the division? I'm serious.
Nobody.
Detroit.
You're not better than us. You know it deep down inside. You're not better
Nobody
than us.
is.
Okay, you're not better than Minnesota. Mm-hmm. Maybe you steal one from Minnesota with a rookie quarterback. I mean, in essence, a rookie quarterback.
Right.
Yes.
Maybe you steal one. You're not better than Green Bay. So, honestly, there's 6 games right there. There's 6 games. I think best case scenario for the Bears, you go 2-4.
Right.
You go 2-4.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Best
sound
case
right.
scenario. Okay? I think they're staring at 1-5, personally. Just one man's
So there's
opinion,
11
okay?
games after that remaining.
Exactly. What are you going to do?
500?
Let's say you go 6-5.
6-5.
There you go. You're cute at 7-10.
Right.
Thanks for playing. Right? I think they're staring at something like that.
7 or 8.
Yeah, staring at something like that. I will say again, I don't think our division is people make it out to be. I think we are the best team in the division. I don't think it's close.
Well,
I
maybe
think
it's
we've
because
shown
the
that
Bears are
last
bringing
couple
them
of
down
years.
then.
Yeah,
Because those 3 teams are pretty damn good.
I just don't think Green Bay and Minnesota are. I don't. I think, especially like Minnesota, things got inflated last year. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I'm going to say it again: 11-6, 10-7, 10-7, 7-10, something like that this year. You know what I mean? Come on, Minnesota wasn't a 14-3 team. So many things had to go their way last year. It happened.
Yeah, that's a
Don't you
fact.
think they were broken by us in the last game?
I think so.
And then they went into the playoffs, and they didn't have anything left.
Well,
We broke them.
What was it?
And they broke us.
What was it? They went 5-0, lost back-to-back games to the Lions and Rams, then went
Barely to the Lions.
then what 9-0?
Don't matter.
Then went 9-0 and lost back-to-back games to the Lions and Rams, and then their season was over.
We needed a Jake Bakes field goal to beat them in Minnesota.
Don't matter.
I'll take it at their place.
To be honest,
couldn't care
if
less.
Jahmyr Gibbs hadn't have fumbled that football late, we would have had a sizable lead on them. Like I'm not. I get it, Maz. Though I get it.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
win
they're
is a
good.
win.
They're good. And they have a very good coach.
I will say this again, and this is the conversation Neil and I had all last year. They're good. I think they're a playoff team. They're not a 14-3 team. I don't think they're a serious threat. I don't. And I think we're going to see that this year. I think we're staring at a division 11-6, 11-6, maybe a 12-5 for us. 11-6, 10-7, 7-10. You know, but some of the inflated numbers that we saw last year, it
Well,
happened.
if you look at Vegas' numbers, they are lower. They are where you are.
Yeah.
I mean, they got us at 10.5.
Which
10.5.
is
And they're not wrong a lot.
Damn near criminal.
I love that over. I'm not going to lie.
I do too.
I love that.
Hey, you better get in while the eyes still
I know.
semi decent.
I love that over.